Welcome back to another videos. Join us for the latest news, insights, and updates on the Iraqi dinar. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share your thoughts in the comments. Let's explore the world of the Iraqi dinar together. The relationship between a country's exchange rate and its membership in the World Trade Organization, W.T.O., using Vietnam as an example. It emphasizes that changing the exchange rate is not a mandatory requirement for joining the W.T.O., citing Vietnam as a case where they have maintained what is referred to as a program rate despite having a currency perceived as crappy. To delve deeper into this, we need to explore the significance of exchange rates, the role of the W.T.O., and the specific case of Vietnam. Exchange rates play a crucial role in international trade and economic stability. They determine the value of one country's currency in terms of another, influencing the competitiveness of exports and imports. A fixed or pegged exchange rate is one where a country ties its currency to another, while a floating exchange rate allows the currency to fluctuate based on market forces. In the context of the W.T.O., which is an international organization dealing with the global rules of trade between nations, the question arises whether there is a mandatory requirement for member countries to adjust their exchange rates upon joining. Contrary to common perception, the WTO does not impose specific requirements on the exchange rates of its member countries. Instead, it focuses on creating a framework for fair and predictable trade practices. Countries join the WTO by negotiating and agreeing to adhere to a set of rules and principles that govern international trade. The absence of a strict mandate on exchange rates provides flexibility for member nations to manage their currencies based on their economic conditions and policy objectives. The case of Vietnam serves as an interesting example. Despite having a currency that is colloquially described as crappy, Vietnam successfully became a member of the WTO without being compelled to change its exchange rate. This raises questions about the notion of a program rate and its implications for international trade. A program rate refers to a situation where a country maintains a fixed or managed exchange rate, often with government intervention. This approach allows a nation to have greater control over its currency's value, stabilizing prices and facilitating economic planning. In the case of Vietnam, it indicates a deliberate choice to prioritize other economic factors over having a strong or freely floating currency. This decision might be influenced by factors such as export competitiveness, inflation control, and overall economic stability. One key aspect to consider is how a seemingly crappy currency affects Vietnam's trade dynamics. While a weaker currency may make imports more expensive, it can enhance the competitiveness of exports. This can be particularly advantageous for countries with a strong focus on export-led growth strategies. The ability to maintain a program rate within the WTO framework demonstrates that there isn't a one-size-fits-all approach, and member nations have the autonomy to determine their own exchange rate policies. It is essential to recognize that exchange rates are just one of many factors influencing international trade. The WTO's primary focus is on promoting non-discriminatory and transparent trade practices, rather than dictating specific monetary policies. The case of Vietnam highlights the diversity of approaches within the WTO, where member countries can pursue their economic objectives without compromising their membership's status. In conclusion, the relationship between exchange rates and WTO membership is complex and multifaceted. The absence of a mandatory requirement for countries to change their exchange rates upon joining the WTO allows for diversity in economic strategies. Vietnam's example challenges the notion that a strong or stable currency is a prerequisite for WTO membership, emphasizing the importance of a nuanced understanding of the economic choices made by member nations. As we navigate the intricate world of international trade, it becomes evident that each country's approach to exchange rates is shaped by a combination of economic considerations, policy goals, and global trade dynamics. Thanks for watching Iraqi Dinar. Don't forget to subscribe, hit the bell icon, and share our videos. Your support keeps our channel going. Stay curious, and see you in the next one.